Journalists in Somalia are continuously facing harassment, threats, intimidation, and arbitrary detention just because for their reporting. Hello, my name is Abdalle Ahmed Mumin. I'm a journalist in Somalia. I'm also the Secretary General of Somali Journalists Syndicate. On October 11th, 2022, I was detained at Mogadishu Airport. Just minutes before, I had to fly to Nairobi. The reason of the detention was that a day after we issued a press statement, a joint press statement by the local media advocates in Somalia. That press statement was to raise a concern against a new directive by the Ministry of Information of the Federal Republic of Somalia. After my detention, I was taken to an underground cell run by the National Intelligence in Mogadishu. I was repeatedly interrogated, harassed, tortured, both physically and mentally. That was the start of a 6-month period of judicial harassment. I was in and off from the prison and back and forth to the Mogadishu court. I was charged with 3 charges, including refusal of the orders of the Ministry of Information, which was indeed ridiculous in terms of the constitution and the law of Somalia. State security forces and corrupt government officials are always targeting journalists like me, including journalists who are our members. Similarly, the militant group are targeting journalists, including killings, assassinations, and bombings. We have lost 2 journalists in 2022 in Somalia. 84 other journalists were arbitrarily detained. More than 10 others were injured as a result of attacks against those journalists. Journalists in Somalia are, however, resilient and brave enough to expose and report what's happening in their country. Corrupt government officials, members of the terror group, criminals, and those who are committing human rights violations are not willing to see journalists to operate in Somalia. That's why Somalia remains one of the dangerous places to be a journalist. Unfortunately, all of these attacks are a result of the lack of accountability and continued impunity for the crimes against journalists.